Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice back again with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. Pretty nice slate today, 4 NBA games, but we do have my Lakers playing, and only one of the games is a blowout. We've got Lakers at 76ers, Rockets at Hawks, Bucks at Blazers, and Jazz at the Warriors. That one I'm not too interested in, if we're being honest. I do have one play out already. I'll go ahead and throw that up in the banner. Some of y'all are going to hate me for this one. I hate myself for this one, but I'm running Jalen Green back. I know he sold us all yesterday. The first half was disgusting. I believe he had 3 points in the first half. 0 for 6 in the first half, 3 for 12 in the game. So he did go 3 for 6 in the second half. Much easier matchup. We're dealing with Atlanta here, not Boston. I know it's a back-to-back, but let's go ahead and jump into Jalen Green here. We'll go over the Rockets game first. Jalen Green, we played points and locked it in at, pardon me, over 21.5, minus 125. I'm not seeing any available here, but give me 1 second. I played this at Hard Rock like maybe an hour ago. Wow, yeah, it's moved to 140. I would still play the 22.5. Oh, there's a 21.5, 130 at flip still. Worst case scenario, just run that. I still see a 17% edge to the over at 22.5 points. Projections 25.15. I do have all of my projections posted. So, if you're using those, if you appreciate those, I would appreciate any comments, likes, retweets, anything you can give on the projection sheets. Trying to bring those and make those even better. I like the data that I'm giving, but we could make it still look a little cleaner. Jalen Green, you see he's been balling. I mean, I know this has looked bad. This was also Cleveland. He had a dud. He came out the next night, went for 26. He had a dud last night. I'm hoping we see that aggression out of him. I do have on the on my projection sheet, how the team matches up versus him. They are 27th versus pick and roll ball handlers, 24th in transition. They're also 23rd in points allowed in the paint and 30th in points allowed from above the break. So no matter if he's driving, if he's in transition, or if he's spotting up or pick and roll, like they struggle versus everything here. I see a competitive game. We should have a floor of like 32 minutes, in my opinion. Over averaging 23.6. I mean, this is important to me. He's definitely laid a few duds, but very positive, very plus matchup for him today. So Jalen Green over 21.5 is my first basket. We cashed on Alperen and Sengun under 20.5 last night. We went 4-2 yesterday on the props. Don't want to talk about Jalen Green selling my lottos. Model for Sengun today is much closer to market. And I do slightly lean under everything, points, rebounds, and assists, but nothing is enough to get there. I'm right at 20 points basically for his assists. I'm like right at 5. And so that one you could play either way, like the over 4.5 super juiced or the under 5 is super juiced. But I don't really see an edge on either. Same with his rebounds. I'm like right at 10, I believe. Nothing for me in Sengun. Slight leans under everywhere, though. Trey is questionable in this game. Keep that in mind. If you look at my model, I am a little hot or lower on both Vit and on Zachariah Richey. But if Trey obviously doesn't play, you can see minutes bumps for them. And that's why I'm going to kind of avoid those guards for Atlanta until I know more. Fred VanVleet, 3s over is something I looked at this morning. Juicy as hell for the 2.5s. There are 3.5s out there. Let me go see. What's the best price we can get on a Fred 3s? 3.5 super plus money. 2.5, 154 at Caesars, 156 at FanDuel. I do like the over 2.5 threes a lot. I'm at 3.97, basically 4 threes. Averaging 3.7 over his last 10 with at least 3 attempts in every game, but he's averaging 8. I really think the floor is somewhere around 6. Season averages when he shoots 6, he's over in 65%. Question you could ask yourself, let me double check it. My fault. What's the true probability of a minus 156? It is a 60.94%, so I definitely would still lean over. Threes made to point guard, fourth most. Do we want to run this straight or as a lay piece? Because I like it. We could do a ladder. Because I like him 3.5 as well. What are the odds on? 4+ might be a little ambitious, but I could almost go half unit on over 2.5, half unit on over 3.5. The most 3-pointers allowed per game. Let me go over to my model real quick. 30th from above the break, 27th versus pick and roll ball handlers. We spoke about that with Jalen Green. I don't know, Fred. I like Green's threes too because of that. Yeah, no, I agree. I think I was seeing minus 130 on Jalen was the best price. I considered that this morning as well. But yeah, the prices were out of control. We were able to lay a 125 instead of 135. I honestly like that as much as Fred, I believe. Let me go check the model real quick. Jalen Green, 376. Yeah, massive lean over. You can still lay a 135 at MGM. Honestly, the more I look at it, I kind of like Jalen's better than Fred's, but we're already on Jalen Green's threes. I do like Fred VanVleet's threes a lot. Let's go look around, see if points, rebounds, assists, anything there. No, I'm at 6.2 assists here, so a slight lean under. 356, no opinions here. All right, Fred, what am I thinking with you? I hate laying a minus 140. I'm sorry, that's bumped since we've been on stream. Now minus 156. Actually, it looks like 365 may still be at 140. Worth looking into. Do I just take a half a unit on the over 3.5s? Over 3.5 threes? You know what? Let's find another pair, high risk pair, kind of $10, $20 bet. I like Fred over 3.5. I don't want to risk a full unit on it. I don't want to pay the 2.5 price, but I do like Fred over 3.5 threes somewhere today. Dylan Brooks went crazy last night. I know he had like a 30 ball, didn't he? 36. Do not see that happening again, but it's also a good matchup for him versus a team that allows a lot of spot up threes. I will not find myself fading Dylan Brooks today is what I'm telling y'all. Trae Young under 24.5, 123 at Pinnacle. What's the market done? Up from 22.5. I can't tell if it's getting resistance yet. Nope, it just came up a little bit more. So Trae is trending up. I have him projected at 22.5, right where FanDuel opened. Let's go look at this. Yeah, so if you look at my model, they are 29th versus pick and roll ball handlers. Not a good look. And I don't believe they've played this season. No, but he is over in 5 of his last 6 versus Houston. So I'm not interested in the under until it gets to 24.5. Let's just put it out there. 22.5, I would have had no opinion. 24.5, 125 at MGM. I do see playable, but I'm not getting market support. The edge is small compared to what I'm looking for. Let's keep Trey. I'm going to keep Trey as a lean. No, I do lean under there, though. Let me look at his assists. I'm at 8.42, massive lean under. Price is disgusting, but massive lean under. Market support, yes. Are we getting too cute pairing this with Fred 2.5 threes? Because these are, I mean, the way they're juiced are almost alt lines. I do like something where it's like Trey under 10.5, Fred over 2.5. I mean, we could run them both straight. Trey is pricey, but I like the 135. Projections are almost 8.5, 8.42. Massive edge to the under. What are they in pace? 19th. They being the Rockets, right around average. I'm running this. I'm running the under 10.5. I hate laying this. If MGM's the 135, MGM and DraftKings, let me log in. I'm going to lay it. It's juicy for what I normally run, but I'm going to lay it. It's not really about the odds at the end of the day. It is about the odds, but it's about the edge. If I have an edge on the odds, I should play it. Like if they hung Trey under 100 assists for minus 10,000, you got to take that. NBA, let's see if I can get down on it. Atlanta. Player assists. Trey Young under 10.5, 135. I mean, they're number 2 in assists allowed per game. I've got to run it. It's in there. We in there. Let me add that to the banner. Trey Young under 10.5 assists. Honestly, I like the PA under, but I'm not really getting any market support there. So I'll leave that points alone and just run the assists under for Trey. Fred, just circling back. Let me look at his RAs. No edge either side. Rebounds. Lean under, but it's because you can lay a 3.5 plus money when the market's like minus 125. MGM's off market on the rebounds. Are they off market on the RAs? Not that I really see an edge on the assist, so I doubt it would matter. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on Fred. I just think his 3+ threes is going to be in a ladder. I think this is going to end up in a ladder somewhere. Amon Thompson, been going crazy. His minutes stay way up. Now, this is a back-to-back, but he's also like 21 years old, I think. What are his play types like versus? They're 24th in transition. That's good. 27th versus pick and roll ball handlers. A lot of his points are coming in transition. They are number 28 in the restricted area. Minutes. I think it's a little low. I'm not gonna bet it. Let me go look at his rebounds. I think I'm farther off here. Points. Where are you at, Amon? Yeah, lean under his points, but I'm not getting there. I'm definitely not getting there. Assists, same story. Rebounds, same story. I lean under Amon Thompson everything. I just think, like, hold on. Let me go to my model and throw in, like, where's my minutes projection? And then I've got him at 35. I mean, there's nothing telling me he couldn't get to 40. Now, if we're at 40, my number is, 1 second. I don't have the minutes adjustment tab on the projections. Honestly, there's just not enough room. All right, sorry. Amon Thompson. $35, almost on the nose PRAs. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's with a minutes adjustment. I'm sorry. That's with the minutes adjustment. So I go from this is just going to be a stay off. I go from 6 to 20 to 29 to 30 to 35, 36. Yeah. Do see the potential for big minutes here out of him. What odds did you get on Trae Young? Damn, did I not post that? 135 at DraftKings is where I played it. I think MGM's at the same spot. I didn't check it because I just played it at DraftKings. Yeah, my fault if I did not post that in the Discord. Oh, shit, I haven't posted it at all. My fault. 1.35 units. Trae under 10.5 assists. Minus 135 DK. Yep, and I'm still all over that Fred line. DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson is out. I believe he's out without a timetable to return. Over in 5 of 7. What's Houston versus spot up? What's Houston in transition? Number 10 in transition, number 2 in spot up. Definitely not a good look for him today. Definitely could see a minutes bump. What did he run in the last one without Jalen Johnson? 31. I have him projected at DeAndre Hunter. 29 minutes at 15.58 points. Let's give him 31 minutes. 17. Yeah, I'm right with market. Nothing for me to do there. Jalen Green, we already played the over. Dylan Brooks went yesterday, but I've got nothing on it. All right, that should wrap it up for the first game. If there's any requests for me to go over, put them in there. I will say if you're looking through the model for that Atlanta game, keep in mind my model has him playing, and I think the market has questionable baked into it a little bit. So just keep that in mind. All right, next game, my Lakers versus the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know what's gotten into the Lakers. What was it? I guess 3 nights ago I told you they had no shot of beating Boston. They whooped the shit out of Boston. And then I'm thinking, okay, so we got to handle business versus Charlotte. They go up 20 and then barely win the game. So now it's a back-to-back versus a Philly team that they should beat because half of their fucking roster's out. But it's the Lakers. And it's just, as a fan, I've probably watched 40 of their 40-plus games this year. This just feels like a sell. They're just laughing, going to let all of us Lakers fans down today. AD should go crazy. I'm not even thinking about him having 42 last night. Philly is awful versus pick and roll rollman, and they're without their bigs. I mean, who's guarding him? Yabusele? I mean, what are we talking about? Give me AD for 100. But then I just know he's not going to come through for me. Like, as a Lakers fan, I've got fear in my heart. I will say the model projections are just right around 626 for AD. So that's not doing anything for me. I can go to the model, however, and do some adjustments for Maxey. I think it's fair to say we see 40 minutes out of Maxey. I doubt the model is that high. 39 actually, so the model gets it. I've got him at 28.5 points. If you adjust for the minute, I got him at about 29.5 points. Rebounds go what the fuck? 1 second here. What is this? 7.37? No, he's not hitting 7 threes. That's an RA number. That's that's his assist number. Makes way more sense. 6.7 to 7.3. I've got those two tabs backwards. Sorry. Not a lot of adjustments here for Maxey for me. I actually really agree with the market there, and there. I think the market's spot on with Maxey. We can go look at 3-pointers made, however. 3.5, where do I end up? Maxey, 3.45. Nah, in my opinion, the market's spot on for Maxey in this one. Slight lean under to 80s points, but honestly, as a fan, like he should dominate today. Do not take the under. Assists, I could not be more spot on, right at exactly 3.5. Rebounds, 11.88. Do lean under. It's not a good spot to play this under. They're without Drummond. I mean, they're without everybody. 23 in the last one. I mean, good Lord. 16th in rebounds allowed, 15th to center. I think AD has a monster game. Model doesn't agree with me, though, so I'm going to stay away. Yabusele, fuck him, honestly. Leave it at that. He sold me too many times. I think I'm 0-2 betting him, so my reads don't matter. LeBron, 23.5. I actually do. I don't really think I have an opinion there, but assists, I do. Rebounds, nothing. Points, slight lean under. I'm at 23.18. Threes, slight lean over, nothing there. But assists, I'm at 9.58. Let's go toy around with this number. Also would love the 7.5. Is that the Fred VanVleet pair right there? If you do two legs not in the same game, you don't get taxed the extra juice. FanDuel will juice you for a same game parlay, no matter the correlation. If you do two separate games, there will be no added vig. I like this a lot too. Let's not. This is the lay piece. LeBron 7.5 assists. We could do a watered down and a bought up too. What are they in assists allowed per game? 21st. I like this spot for Bron's assists. That played this year? Yeah, and he had 13. Plus 550. Does anyone want to take a ride with me? Does anyone want to take a ride? Bron triple-double for 0.1 right now. No questions asked. I see a 480 at FanDuel. I'm looking for the best LeBron. I can go to Gambly. Best LeBron triple-double price. Please tell me. Hold on, fellas. I'm shopping that LeBron triple-double price. It's worth a sprinkle. I mean, right? Player combos. I'm on DraftKings now. I see the double-double to triple-double. I got a 500 at DraftKings, new high score. We're going to go to ESPN. Someone could check MGM. That'd be lit. You know what, Ben? I'm going to sprinkle it. Good chance he doesn't even play, but his minutes weren't crazy last night. 36. It's not a little bit. Well, he's played in 5 back-to-backs this year, Ben. He's got 2 triple-doubles in those. So we'll be all right. I know he's a 40-year-old man. But he's not your average 40-year-old man. I saw this man dunk last week. He almost headbutt the rim. Shit, he did one of them. He did them both in 33 minutes. You could fuck around and play 33 in a blowout. ESPN also at 500. Last but not least, $10 max bet goat whale. 575 at MGM. That's got to be the best spot. I'm running that right now. LeBron RAs. I mean, obviously we're sprinkling 20. Let me tell you where I'm at. Actually, yeah, my model suggests an over to LeBron rebounds and assists over. Yes, I'm seeing the best price DraftKings 125. I personally would like a little bigger edge, but you've got the big enough edge on assists. Like if you're really trying to get down, I like the assists more than anything. I like the assists more than anything, but I think the triple double at 575 at MGM's got to be the best look. I'm thinking 0.2. I'm gonna go 0.2 there. I'm checking 365 real quick. Triple double, Braun 650. Thank God I checked this motherfucker. Braun 650. Bro, I swear I have to fucking reset my 365 every day. Fanatics has 650 as well. Yeah, lock that in. And that's actually way easier for me, Ben. So appreciate that. Locking that in. 0.2 units, guys. Please don't take that. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the nuke of a century. No. This is the sprinkle of a century, maybe. Player combos to record a triple-double. I got plus 700, Ben. Or, I mean, Jay Bird. I got plus 700 at Fanatics. Shout out to my guy, though. 2 to win 140. Locking that in right now. All right, 1 second. Let me get this updated. Jalen Green over 21.5 points. Trey under 10.5 assists. LeBron triple-double. I'm putting sprinkle, all caps, next to that. Sprinkle. All right, let me get that out to the court. I got it bet. And I do lean over every single stat, and that plus 700 just fucking off market. I mean, let's hit it. DK went the wrong way after you bet the assist. Oh, I'm not scared. I just wish I got the better price. I'm not scared. I just wish I got the better price. All right, Braun sprinkle. I like his points. I actually do lean slightly over. Rebounds and assists, I like the over on each. I really, really like the assists over. Really like the assist over. I got the sprinkle and the triple-double, so I may come back and play his assist straight. Let me see what the market's done on his assists, actually. It's danced around. It initially went up, but it is coming back down. Definitely caught resistance. I see as cheap as 05 offshore. So I lean over Braun's assists. We won't run that as a straight just yet. Kelly Oubre, let's go check with the whole freaking team out. We've got Martin out, Joel out, McCain out. And there's only been a couple with Paul George out as well. Over in 2 or 3, 17.5 per game. Lakers. 14th versus spot up, 19th in transition. They have the second friendliest whistle in the league, allowing the second fewest free throws per game. And then let's just get this off of here and this off of here. Over in 4 of the last 5 minutes, 35 plus. Fair assessment today, I believe. Over in 7 to 9 this season when he meets that criteria. Let's go through the minutes adjustment in the model at 35. I've got him at 35. 14, 7, 6. Let's go to Kelly. Let me see if that gets me there. It really does not. Kelly, 16.5 and 7.5 rebounds. Man, the model leans under here, but when I look at just with all of these players out, it's hard to really break it down that specifically. And when you do on these charts, you're seeing, I mean, a different average. I could even though the sample size is way too small. Like if I set the average here of 16.5 opposed to a season average of 13.9, if I take that completely out of the equation, I know I end up around 18.5. So yeah, I'm gonna stay off of the Kelly under. If you see the model, it's gonna be a lean to the under, but no thanks, no cigar. Reeves, I'm like right on market, I believe, with everything here. Points, I'm at 18.6, so I have not seen LeBron or AD pop up as injury on the injury report. If they do, I think we're cooked. Wouldn't be surprised to see either or sit, though. Huge game last night for AD. I really wish I could filter without Russell. I'm going to end up with nothing on Reeves. I don't think. Reeves assists, I'm at 6.75. So, yeah, nothing there. Rebounds. I do kind of lean under his boards. Over and back-to-back. Don't like that. His potentials weren't really higher, though. Model projections are 371, 4.5, 115 at FanDuel. The opposite of market support, though. I don't like it enough to run it. There is market support. I'm sorry, there's no market support. There's model support, but I don't personally like it enough to go against the market on this one. What do I have? It's posted, buddy. Well, you're probably using your Twitter to watch this. 1 second. 23.88. No, 23.18. 23.18. So still over 20 if that's what you're asking. Reeves, nothing. Eric Gordon, due for a minutes bump today. Lowry is playing, right? Lowry's started? No. Yeah, I got no opinions here on Eric Gordon, Max Christie, no opinions, even with the minutes bump. All right, let's move on to the Milwaukee-Portland game. Last good game. I really don't like that Utah versus the Jazz game. I'm just personally not a fan of it. So let's go. I spoke on this on Twitter or the Discord or something this morning. He's only played in Portland once. 39 minutes. He had 25 points. He had 7 assists. He had 4.5 rebounds. He had 6 rebounds. I'm sorry, 4.5 is his line. Injury news in this game. Ayton is a game-time decision. I don't know why I did that. Green is a game-time decision. Bobby Portis still out. Let me go look at the play type. How do they guard pick and roll ball handlers? How do they guard from above the break? Those are 2 questions I have to ask. I do have above the break stats in the model that I can look at. I don't have it for y'all yet. I do want to add it, but I just gotta figure out how to fit it. They're number 18 versus pick and roll ball handlers. They allow the 5th most free throws. They're number 25 in transition. They also are terrible in isolation. It's a lot of points. It's a good spot for Dame. It's a good spot for Dame. I just think 26.5 is a lot. I'll circle back to Max Christie. I'll actually just go straight to the model and see if it's worth circling back. 3-pointers made. I'm at 166. I mean, even let's say he plays 32 minutes. Like that's like a max, right? 32 minutes, I get to 1 second here. What did I do? Hold on. I know what I did. 1.88. My model was showing 1,000, but I had the same cell multiplied by itself. Lean over 166, but not enough for me to get to the window. 188 with a minutes adjustment up to 32. I'll see if that gets me to a playable edge. No, nothing to do there. Lean over, but also as a Lakers fan, I'm annoyed with him. All right, Dame. No, I'm not going anything here for Dame, at least not points. Let me go look at his rebounds and assists here. Threes, I'm at 3.45 for Dame. Assists, I'm at 7.28. Rebounds, I'm at 5.39. Do we want to talk about a rebounds over for Dame? Model loves it. 5.39. What's the market done? Gone against me. I do absolutely lean over here. Absolutely lean over. Strong lean over. Portland is 21st in rebounds allowed, 12th to point guards. Let's try something. Yeah, I know. Dame back in Portland. Added motivation. What do you think a book would give us for like a 20-4? Something good? Hell no. Minus 169. I wanted a little better than that. Do they have Dame's points alternates yet? FanDuel doesn't. When FanDuel opens up Dame's points alternate, man, I'd like a Dame 22.5 over and his rebounds over, something like that. Honestly, boys, I could run the 4.5 straight by itself. I mean, that 3.5, 78% hit rate on the season, and I'm sure, yeah, he's even got it when he's not played 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Model says run that bit. Minus 125. For the sprinkle, I think you could lay at plus 2,000 for the sprinkle. 0.1 unit. 0.1 unit on Dame's triple double. Am I going to run two guys for a triple double tonight on back to backs that are like been in the league since I was in middle school? I'm crazy. I think Dame for the sprinkle's worth something. And I also think Dame over 4.5 boards is big money. I mean, 1.5. Do I run this right now? The only thing, the only reason I haven't absolutely ran this, fellas, is because it opened minus 125 to the over and flip-flopped. I mean, it's minus 118 to the under. Everybody's flip-flop. Let's wait until we get alt lines open, and I'm going to run a Dame same game parlay. You could probably run it right now on ESPN. I know yesterday we had better odds on FanDuel when we tried to do this. Oh man, I gotta open this up for a second. We were 4-2 on props yesterday. We missed the lay I released on stream at the buzzer. Amon Thompson, 2 dribbles, gather. It was an assist. I didn't want it to be. He does like a 2-step and it's like backwards. It was the most awkward looking assist. I mean, at the end of the day, it was an assist. I was sick. Turns 4-2, missing the parlay. So it's really 4-3, 4-2 on straights. You miss the lay, or 4-2 and you hit the lay. Goes from making 0.35 units yesterday to 2.35. All right. I'm done bitching about it. I just had to. Let me see if I can build this right now. on ESPN. I like him like over 22 and 4+ boards. And I will look at the Golden State game, but no promises there's anything there. Because I looked this morning and I low-key want to fade Anthony Simons today. But he has cooked in the matchup since Dame left. You can't do that on ESPN yet either. So just check back for a same game parlay in this game. I should have one for sure. We got to talk about Simons real quick. I want to fade this man, but look at this. I didn't realize he's played him 5 times on no day's rest, but that's 1 day's rest. Still, I mean, been cooking every time he's faced Dame. Boom, boom, boom. 21, 24, 28. Model leans under, but it doesn't have that motivation baked into it. So I'm going to stay completely away from that. Scoot Henderson at 11.5. Let's just see where I ended up. Did not convert over, so let's go to the model. Portland, let's move Kamara out of there. Scoot, 14.2. Do we have something to work with here with Scoot? Eight in the game time decision. What about games with Jeremy Grant? Ooh, I like that. Shaden Sharp missed some time, right? Maybe not. Model absolutely likes Scoot's points here over. Let's go see if the market's given us any feedback. Points. Yeah. Opened 11.5, moving up. 11.5, 120 at Fanatics. Are you there? Is that a real number? Hold on. I'm opening my Fanatics. Portland. Player points. See all. I don't even see him. No. Oh, yeah, that right there he is. 11.5, 120. I'm at what? 14-2-1. I don't think this game becomes a blowout. I know the spread's light, like -5, I think. Shit. It's like a 10% edge on the FanDuel number there by itself. Let's see how they guard his play type. Number 24 versus pick and roll ball handlers. But they are good in the restricted zone. Head-to-heads. 9 in the matchup earlier this year in 23 minutes. Where's my minute projection? 27. Do we think 27 is accurate? I think 27 is fair. Let's go here. I'm leaning over Scoot points for sure. I'm leaning over Scoot Henderson points for sure. Let's go to Denny. What the hell? Points look good. Assists look all right. Let's go to the model. Denny. Points I'm at 15-3. Assists. And it looks good, but the model doesn't really like it. The model's really right there with the market. I think the market's pretty spot on. Maybe actually a little over his assist line. Points, though. It looks like it's going the way you. Wow, it's getting resistance. This opened 15.5, bumped up to 16.5. Now seems to be coming back down. You said PRs. I'm sorry, it's points. Rebounds. Okay, let's go PRs. Milwaukee's defense. Let's see how they 16 spot up, 20 transition. Nothing really to worry about. He does score 44% of his points in the restricted area. That's not a good look. Denny's PR looks good. Are you getting market support on the PR line? Denny. I'm just going to type in 23.5. That's a very tough call for me, but I feel like you're on the right side of it, right? Like my model's right with market and the market's not really moving. But the deeper you dig into it, I think you are on the right side of it. We do have a free bet on DK. Storch. Dame LeBron triple-double. Tell me what the payout is. Got to be like 5 racks. Circling back to Giannis. I think I lean over his points here. It's 31.5. I'm right with the market on his points. There's a 32.5 you could lean over. I'm not fading him today. Lean under his RAs. I don't think it's enough. It's right at 10%. Assists is probably the better look. Under in each of the last 2 versus Portland, I could see him deferring a little more to Dame. I lean under the assists. I don't think I'm getting there. Plus 114 does feel like crazy work, though. And I'm also not playing this because the market has went way against me. Let's dig into this a little deeper. What's going on here? I don't understand this shit at all. They're 20th in assists allowed. Okay, that one straight up, I don't understand the market. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that Giannis line. I lean under his assists, and I mean, I think we're going to get a 6.5 the way the market's going. Opened under 5.5, minus 130 to the under, now over minus 150. Yeah, not going to run that. I'm cool on that. Jeremy Grant, since you came back. I do think we see 30 minutes. Honestly, like 32. Over in 14 and 19. Spot up. Yeah, 32 is probably fair. 7th game back. 1 day's rest. 16 spot up. 18th first above the break. This is a Jeremy Grant spot. What's the market done for me here? Grant points, 14.5, 0.99, 13.5, 08's the best number. Opened 14.5. Looks like it's getting resistance now. 13.5, 08 at FanDuel. Is that the look? Also, Aiton's out, and I'm not sure, fine without him. That ball's been out. With all the guys, I mean, I think I'm running this. It's getting its resistance at 13.5. It went to 08. If you're offshore, there's an 04 at Bookmaker. There's an 04 at Bookmaker or an 08 at FanDuel. Yeah, I gotta run this, man. I gotta run Jeremy Grant. Similar players averaging 2.42 more points per game than their line. That's 17% over the difference. 18 of the 12. I'm sorry, 8 of 12 have done it. Over in 3 or 4 versus Milwaukee when playing 31 minutes. Yeah, I'm running this. I guess the argument is he's going to match up versus Giannis, right? But I still like him in spot up scenarios. The only argument is he's matching up versus Giannis, right? Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to put Giannis on Denny, I wouldn't assume. Head to head, I mean, without players, with Giannis, 4-6, 22, 18, 18, and then these two are both very, very close. 12 would be lit if we could get a 12.5. I don't think it's coming. Portis under PRAs, Wiley's questionable. I think it's not even personal, right? Personal. Hold on, I gotta make a decision here. I am going to. I'm going to lean off because my projection is just 14.99 and the edge is just big enough. But maybe it's 10 plus in a lay. Bobby Portis under PRAs 22.5. Is that the best number? Bobby PRAs 22.5. Yeah, I see that everywhere. Under in 8 of the last 10 with Bobby and Chris Middleton. Under in 7 of 8 in the new year with each, averaging 23 points per game, which is right around where he's been. I mean, am I missing anything? Because, yeah, this feels ridiculously high, Ben. Ridiculously high. Hold on a second. Bobby's off of 4 games rest. The rest of the Bucks are on a back-to-back. Ben, you know what that line tells me? That line tells me how many back-to-backs has Middleton played since he's been back? 0. You know what that line tells me? Middleton late scratch? That's got to be right, right? Middleton late scratch. That's what that line's got to be. And it's still too high. I don't know. That one is super confusing to me. It's too high. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for NBA Underdog to be like, hey, Chris Middleton out for tonight. That line is too high. I mean, is that just an error line? What's so high about it? Let me go to my model. Milwaukee. Replace him for Prince. 1254 769. 1254 769 and 163 I mean, the edge is smaller than I initially thought. It's just because Portland's so ass. Lean under the assists. Lean under the board. RAs might be your better look. I do lean under the 10.5 RAs. That's the best line. 10.5 RAs under. Looks like it's already getting away from us. Minus 135s are out there. I think this is the best play. I think this is the best play right here. Price is getting a little away from me, but Bobby Portis under RAs is probably my best look there. Denny, we talked about it. Chris Middleton. One second here. So Simons, I talked about. I don't want to touch it. Dame, I talked about. I don't want to touch it. Denny, we talked about. Grant, I super lean over. What FanDuel just do? They keep going down. I'm gonna wait and try to get a 12.5, I guess. Scoot Henderson over 11.5. I talk about it. I like it. And then the Kamara under. No, up and down. That's not one I want to attack necessarily either. We go to the assist market here. As I said, I lean under Bobby's assist if you're comfortable playing a 1.5 plus 140. Lopez over, Dame under, both leans. Let's go to Dame. Goes off in the assist market. Yeah, no, we talked about a triple double. I'm not running that. I like the matchup better than the model here. Giannis under 5.5 assists at super plus money. No threes, overs to look at. Rebounds. Over 22.5 for Dame, or over 22.5. The edge is 22.5. Over 4.5 for Dame. I've talked about that. I'm waiting on a same game parlay for that. Can we talk about a Brook Lopez rebounds under? And I know that will be dependent on Ayton, but I do like the Brook Lopez rebounds under. Let's see. This one to me will depend on Ayton. With Ayton, I'd probably take it. Without Ayton, I mean, I'll probably take the over. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that one. Scoot RAs. Let me go to the model. I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. 3 and 5.58. 3 on the nose and 5.58. So let's go put that in. 3 rebounds, 5.58 assists. Oh yeah. I'm at 8.58. You could run the over. I'm on Scoot's PRAs over, if we're being honest. 19.5, 110 at Hard Rock. Model has him at 27 minutes. Do we think he's running 25 to 32 minutes? That's where we got to be for me to run this. I really like this Scoot over. Under in all 3 matchups. Granted, they were last year. Is there anything going on in the market? It has gone down. It opened at 18.5, came up to 19.5, back down to 18.5. 14 and 8. Hold on. Underdogs dropping shit. LeBron probable, AD probable, Trae Young questionable. Okay. With LeBron and AD probable, I can approach that game with confidence that they're both playing. Rui Hachimura probable. Let's just hold on here. Let's see if anything else drops, specifically like Ayton. Gabe Vincent ruled out. What else you got for us, underdog? Nothing? Is that it? I believe that's all we're getting. Okay. Scoot. Dyson Daniels not on injury report. Another one just came through. If Scoot gets 24, 25 minutes, this is fucking hitting, Ben. Larry Nance Jr. not on injury report today. Okay. Scoot, what am I doing with you? I really like Scoot's over. I guess this edge is too big not to play. I'm worried about his minutes tonight. One second here. All games. I want to sort to the Milwaukee, Portland, Scoot Henderson minutes projection 29. Man, if we're at 29, I'm confident that this does hit. Milwaukee, first in, well, that's centers. 9th in points allowed, 23rd in rebounds, 7th in assists, 30th to points allowed to point guards, 28th to rebounds, and 17th to assists. If we're at 29 minutes, fellas, I love it. Sorry, let me do this one more time. Rebounds, assists. Assists are 4.5 plus money. That MGM assist price is crazy as well. I mean, you could run that by itself. You could ladder that. I'm at 558 on the assists. Largest edge, let me make sure it's PRAs. No, it's actually assists. Do we just run assists? I don't think so because there's a nice edge everywhere. So we could be saved by the bell, basically. Or we could go PAs. Now that I'm looking at it, PAs, not a lot of books open. Well, there's a bunch. 16 minus 110 each side. 27 PAs. Fuck it. I'm running it. Scoot over. Let me find the best price I can get. I don't see a 15.5. If someone does see one, holler at me. I'm seeing all 16.5s now, which is still fine. Looks like MGM was 15.5, 120. Yeah, I'm still running it. You guys know, like, I must really like it because I normally want the absolute bet. I do believe this is the first bet on Scoot all year. Hold on, let me get this in first. So the best price I think I can get is the 110 at MGM now. Yeah, let me go to MGM real quick. Fanatics is also there. So is Hard Rock. A lot of spots open. I'll double check FanDuel to make sure they aren't open yet. Player combos, points and assists. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for Scoot yet. I'm going to lock his 16.5, 110 in. I've got Fanatics open, so I'm going to just hit it there if they have it. Player combos. Points and assists. Scoot Henderson. Yeah, lock that in. 1.1 unit. Projection on this one is shit, I accidentally refreshed. 14.21 and 5.58. Bringing us to a projection of 19.79 and an edge of 27.9%. Got that one in there. I think that's going to close. Oh, well, let's go over this Golden State game. I really don't think I'm going to have anything, though. First of all, injury news. John Collins is questionable. I do lean over his PRs if he runs. Walker Kessler also questionable. Kuminga and Green have been out for Golden State. Let me quickly run through the model. Y'all know I don't really love these 12-point spreads. Sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough, though. I do lean under for Curry. I've got him at 22.8. I actually think there might be a lot of value there because, yeah, this is what I thought. Not been a lot of wins by 10+, but he's under in 5 of the 8 that they have. I think they're very, very, very bad. Triple check the model here. Number 28 from above the break. Very, very, very bad. Now, they are number 4 versus pick and roll ball handlers, but they are 29th in defensive rating and 29th in threes allowed. I lean under here for Steph. I'm not going to try to get cute with it. I've got no opinion on it. Schroeder, 10.5, I believe, is right around where my model projections are in this game. Dennis. I don't have him in the starting lineup. Dennis, 13.63. I do lean over here versus Utah, who struggles a lot versus point guards. Minutes have fallen off of the railing here, though. So even around 20, I'm going to stay away from Dennis in this spot. Markkanen, 16.63 points. So what? Do we run a Markkanen under here? This is ridiculous. I understand Collins is out. So there's going to be a lot of shots to go up, right? Is that the logic here? Collins is out or is questionable. So there could be just dudes chucking shots up. I mean, this is crazy. 22.5, I believe, available. I've got to go to DraftKings. Hold on. Let me go see. Like, is there just something blatant that I'm missing? Lauri Markkanen, number 18 or 16 in free throws allowed. Now, they are 29th versus spot up. I mean, is that done anything? They're number 3, points in the paint allowed. I mean, I don't see it. Who's the matchup? Wiggins? Is Lauri even playing? Basketball Monster doesn't even have him in the lineup. Lauri Markkanen, under 22.5. Is that line available at DraftKings? Because I might play that and then run. Just call it. I mean, I'll look through the rest of these guys, but I wasn't expecting to play anything. But 22.5? That is a very, very real number. 22.5 under minus 120. That makes no freaking sense to me. Lauri Markkanen under 22.5. Zero days rest. Under in all three of those. Okay. Losses by 10 plus. I'm sorry, there are no wins. They have 3. Losses by 10 plus. Under in 14 of 15. Very near my market projections in all of these games, right? Model has them at 31 minutes. Sure, if this game was competitive, it'd be more. But 31, I got to ride with the model here. What's the spread, like 12? They're on a back-to-back. Road back-to-back. What's the market done on that 12? Open 10 and gone that way? All right, I'm sorry. I'm chilling. I got to take this. I got to run this. Marketing under 20.5 minus 120. Under 22.5 minus 120 at DK. I just have to. I don't love it, but I just have to. Model support, market support, just eyeball test support. John Collins, I actually do lean over here if he plays. 19.78 points. Yeah, very strong lean to the over here. Now, this is what would caution me. This is what would caution me. I mean, if you were going to try to lay the best odds at Warriors minus 10, you're probably laying a minus 200. So that would be around the implied probability for in this game for them to lose by 10 or more. He's done it on short minutes here. I'm going to stay away from John, but know that I do lean over. All right, let's go to rebounds and assists in this game. Curry, 7.5. I lean over. The edge is not enough. The largest edge I actually see is 7.5 plus money. Collins, Sexton, over 4.5 assists. Again, implied probability got to be minus 200. They lose this game by 10 or more points. I wish I could do, semi-small losses in this one, losses of 10 to 15, over in 4 or 5. I lean over Sexton's assists here a lot. How did I feel about his points? We might go PA. I don't know. No opinion on his points. 19.29, slight lean to the under. What about his rebounds? Anything? 3.25? Nothing really. I do lean over Sexton's assists here. I do lean over. The blowout worries me. Also might be shorthanded, but I do lean over Sexton's assist in this matchup. Also, I think I owe you guys a play or two on the banner. My fault. Scoot Henderson over 16.5 PAs. And Lauri Markkanen under 22.5 points. Anything else in this game, man? You just Sexton's assist, super strong lean to that over. Blowout worries me off of it. Same could be said about John Collins' PRs, man. I bet his rebounds look great without Walker Kessler this year. His points did. Oh, shit. I meant to go John Collins and then without Walker Kessler. Man. I know he's questionable if he didn't run. I love Collins' PRs, y'all. I just hate that. First of all, he's been out for a while. I don't know if his minutes will be reduced. Where did I have him projected? That's a good question. 28. So, I only have him at 28 minutes and cashing this. Super strong lean over there. I just don't like playing overs and blowouts. And I think that does it for us. I think that does it for the slate. Think that does it for the slate. All right. Well, I'm gonna run back everything, do the recap. I know y'all like to. There's some people that like to just come back and catch the recap, which is cool with me. You know, I get the same views either way. So helping you, helping me, helping each other. Quickly, I'll go over the full card. No same game parlays left. So let me preface this by saying I did have some very strong leans. LeBron's assists over 7.5, 8+. It's juicy, but I love it. Fred VanVleet over 2.5 threes, juicy, but I love it. You could see that 3+ in a ladder this evening. And then there was some leans to the Hawks guards under, but without Trey, I'm not comfortable running those yet. All right, so the full card, I'm sorry about this one. Jalen Green over 21.5 points. I know he just sold us yesterday. Let's pray he gets us right today. Trae Young under 10.5 assists. We locked this in, I think, at -135 and now available for 130. Didn't move the way I wanted, but I think it's even more valuable now. I do have a sprinkle, 0.2 units on LeBron to record a triple-double. That's going to pay you 1.4 profit when it hits. Scoot Henderson over 16.5 points and assists. I think I have this number around 20 personally in my model. And then Lauri Markkanen under 22.5 points. That line just feels crazy to me. All right, y'all, that's all I got for today. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you haven't seen it yet, my projection sheet is posted. Any engagement you can give there or give here is very much appreciated. Best of luck today. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, man, let's go.